Okay, let's get at it.
Woo! Yay, hiking.
Good morning. It is December 2nd, 2021.
6 months on trail.
Today is our 6-month trail-aversary. So no, we did not get done in less than 6 months. So that would make it day 184. We've got 16.3 miles today. Well, I guess I should say it's another great day, and if I were to believe weather woman Melissa, it could get all the way up to 60 degrees today.
I said 58. Danny said
Oh, okay, yeah. Melissa did say 53 or 58, and the other hiker in the shelter with us said 60. So 16.3 miles. We've got, I'm calling it 3 main climbs. We are halfway up Albert Mountain right now, which supposedly has another fire tower on the top, so that should be nice, because it is definitely a clear day to check it out. Climb 2, and I'm not making up the name, is Pickens Nose. So I don't know what old Pickens was Pickens, but
his nose.
Well, obviously his nose. Okay, yeah, that was a pretty.
The big bird.
What are we checking out?
Of the bush.
Oh, I missed the bird. Oh, and in our end of day, I didn't even comment on the bear that I saw. He hung out for like 3 or 4 minutes, but unfortunately he loped away before Melissa got to see him. But anyway, second climb is up Pickens Nose, and that could have an A, B, C depending on how we count it. And then the third climb is up Standing Indian Mountain, and we're headed for the Standing Indian Shelter over there. So should be a good day. We'll check out the fire tower when we get there in a little while. And move on. Some pretty big news right now. We are
100 miles from Springer Mountain, Georgia.
100
baby.
miles from Springer. Oh wait, hold on. We're now less than 100 miles from Springer Mountain, Georgia.
And I'm gonna add, yesterday I went under 500 miles to be done for myself. So we're getting there,
Awesome.
baby.
We are getting there. Okay. See you in 100 miles, maybe sooner. Well, that snuck up on me. Been hiking with my head down, and all of a sudden there's a fire tower. Yeah, I'm a little clueless sometimes.
This is the view from the base of Albert Mountain Fire Tower. Another beautiful morning with the sun up and beautiful mountains.
Well, that's disappointing. The wind just picked up and stole my hat. Oh. On my way up to the fire tower. And what's even more disappointing is it's all locked up. But, yeah, some pretty good views up here. I bet very similar to the views from down there, but. Okay, now to see if I can climb a tree and rescue a hat. After all, it's been almost 100 miles. Can't abandon it now.
What do you do when your hat's up in the tree? You climb like a bear. Just don't fall off the cliff, please. Oh, you are impressive. Woohoo! Hat saved.
I'm not down yet.
Now let's see if he can save himself.
I did tell Spider-Woman I was going to climb a tree before the week was out.
Oh, here you are. What viewers at home may not realize is the tree he's climbing down is on the edge of this incredible cliff that goes to nowhere. So
that hat has sentimental value, you know.
You've worn it for 2,100 miles. Plus some.
Oh. I think I live.
You're not out yet. And the incident of the Albert Mountain hat escape has been resolved.
Heading down from our last climb up Standing Indian Mountain, down towards the shelter. Probably about 1.5 miles to go. It has been a nice day. And mostly just hiking after we left the fire tower earlier this morning, as opposed to any wide open views, just views like this through the trees. But for a December day in the mountains, the weather has been pretty darn good. Just entered a ridge line. Must have been a burn area at some point. Because all the trees are toasty and dead. It looks really cool, I'll give it that. But the undergrowth is coming back, so it couldn't have been too recently. Okay, end of day 184. So we did 16.4 miles.
We did.
We left some shelter that I should remember the name of, but I don't.
Long something.
Oh, Long Branch Shelter.
There you go.
Yep, and we're at Standing Indian Shelter now. Ooh, yay, exciting. So we had 3 main climbs, Albert Mountain.
Fire tower was locked.
Fire tower was
but
locked.
We had such fun with your escapades climbing a tree to reclaim your hat.
My low light of the day was the wind taking my hat and selling it over the cliff.
What's the highlight that you
The highlight was retrieving it.
Oh, nice. Yeah. And you got to climb a tree.
And I got to climb a tree. Yay. I guess my other low light was coming down Albert Mountain. It was not really a low light, but it was really rocky. It was rocky, sketchy.
Yeah, as in steep rock steps down and jaggedy rock steps down. And so it was a little tricky. It slowed us down for a little bit, but we got back up.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then we went over Pickens Nose. And nothing exciting about Pickens Nose, sorry. And then the Standing Indian Mountain.
Which, from the top of Standing Indian, was really pretty because it was a ridgeline for a few minutes, and so we had great views into both sides of the ridge. I guess it's all North Carolina now.
Yep.
Till tomorrow. But it was really pretty mountains.
Yep. Yep.
I have a highlight.
Ooh, what was your highlight?
We stopped at some shelter I don't remember the name of for lunch, and it was like mid to upper 50s today. We got to sit in the sun and eat lunch, and we actually hung out for half an hour. There was a good cell connection. It was just really nice to sit and relax at lunch, where the last couple of weeks we've been kind of eating fast and going because it's so stinking cold. And so it was nice today. I was down to just one shirt today, no puffy, no fleece.
On December 2nd.
On December 2nd, which is 6 months into our hike. So that was kind of amazing.
Yep.
We've really seen the extremes of temperatures on this hike, from 105 in June to 15 last week. That was only last week in the Smokies. And then we're right back in the middle now, which is nice.
Yep. Yep. Awesome. Do we want to do Maryland, West Virginia?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Any thoughts on Maryland, memories of Maryland and West Virginia?
I enjoyed Maryland quite a bit because we were in the groove. I was back putting a pack on, and I really enjoyed a place called High Rock Ledges, which had a lot of graffiti all over it, which I know you weren't all that excited about, but the views were great from it, and I just thought it was a really interesting place where the graffiti was all concentrated in one place instead of little bits of tagging all over rocks all over the area.
Yep.
The second time we were there, I guess as we came back to move on from there, it was so stinking crowded on the weekends. That's my other memory of Maryland. Is a lot of places. Annapolis Rocks was really crowded.
That's what I was going to say. It was for High
nice
Rock Ledges,
we
Annapolis Rocks, Black Rock, I think.
Yeah. So just a whole ton of people. Not quite like Klingman's Dome.
Penmar Park was having
a zoo,
a party.
Outdoor band playing, and
yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
So it was pretty crowded, but I enjoyed the trail in Maryland a bit.
Yep.
And West Virginia was really short, so I don't have a lot from there. But stopping in the ATC was definitely cool.
Yeah, the ATC was cool. I hadn't been to, I guess we had passed through it once, but seeing the old town, I guess I'll call it, just the old historic stuff. I guess we were on the C&O Canal, and we crossed the Shenandoah and crossed the Potomac to get out. That was West Virginia.
Anything from Maryland for you?
Now, Maryland was the same sort of, it was the Annapolis Rocks, or I'm sorry, you said High Rock Ledges to Annapolis Rocks with the different cliffs and rocks between. And there were also, besides just the regular day hikers, there were a lot of people out rappelling on some of those rocks.
There were off the hill faces.
So I thought that was cool too.
That was wild.
So that's about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I got. All right. Okay. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.